All right, I just made a phone call to Lisa Naylor and I congratulated on her win. And I want to congratulate her and I want to give her a round of applause for winning the election tonight. Lisa's campaign ran a strong campaign and the voters decided that they were the best person for the job. I want to thank you to the voters in Wolseley that took a chance on voting Green. And I don't know how much we got exactly, but we're counting the numbers up now. And this is a great stepping stone to the next election and elections across Canada. 20 years ago, I ran as one of 7 Greens who were the first to run in the 1999 general election. And I ran as a paper candidate to put a choice on the ballot to let people, have a choice in who's going to lead them. I also ran twice more as a paper candidate for the federal Greens in the 2000 and 2004 general election. And we actually ran a full slate that year in 2004 across Canada. And some of my volunteers have been around from that time. Pam Sanford, my official agent, and Connie Jans, my campaign manager. I also want to thank my core team of volunteers, Pam, Connie, Brianne, Paul, Liz, who's in Japan right now, Sandy and baby Mary, who came canvassing with me a number of times in May, Ruth, Dirk, Laura, Prasad, Dennis, and Janice, just to name a few. We've had a lot of youth volunteers as well. Like I said, baby Mary. We also had another baby come out. We've had volunteers as young as 10 who came with their parents. And we had teenagers helping out who were 15, 16, and 17 years old. We've had over 130 volunteers in total on this campaign, and they helped with everything from canvassing, entering data, canvassing some more, and phoning, and canvassing again until their feet hurt. We've knocked on every door in this riding, and we did about 3 rounds of the riding, and some of which we actually went on a 4th round. Also, we've had special guests from across Canada. I'd like to thank the leader of the Green Party of Canada, Elizabeth May, for her time. The leader of the Greens in PEI, Peter Bevan Baker, and Hannah Bell. Mike Schreiner from the Green Party of Ontario, and Alex Tyrell, right there, from the Green Party of Quebec. We've had experts advise the campaign like Sean Yeo, Lynn Serpy, and Dave Bagler, and many others. I couldn't have done this without the excellent leadership of James Beddome and Andrea Chalet. Would you guys come up, please? Without their work and the work of the Green Party Council and the Policy Committee and the Platform team, we couldn't have achieved what we have tonight. Even though it wasn't a victory, we still got out there and got things done. And James and Andrea really took on a lot of work with the forum so I could knock on the door endlessly. I also want to acknowledge the candidates in Wolseley since 1999, Phyllis Abbey, Marcus Buchart, Ardith Basham, and James Beddome. Last but not least, I want to thank my family, my father and my mother, my stepfather Bill, many members, other members of my family who helped out. I had a couple cousins work on the campaign. And of course, everybody probably wants to thank my wife Laura. Not only did she feed everybody in this room really well, but along with my mother-in-law Jean and my sister-in-law Lynn, they kept a home for me. And there's a place of sanctuary, and I appreciate that. I set a couple of personal goals for this campaign before I started, whether I won or lost. And one of them was I wanted to have fun. and I think I had a lot of fun with you in the last few months. And the second goal was I wanted to bring people with me, and I think I brought a lot of you with me in this room, and we learned a lot. And in that sense, it's a very successful campaign. And we're going to be going into the federal election tomorrow. So if you think the canvassing is over, it's not. And we want to take this momentum and help, actually, these two candidates and many, many others in Manitoba win in the federal election. So again, thank you all, and congratulations again to Lisa Naylor for her excellent campaign. Thank you for listening.
I had someone comment on this on me one time about bike advocacy, that sometimes you don't realize you're making change 15 years in the future. So, you know, Dave, when he was a candidate in 1998, you know, was creating history 20 years in the future in terms of, you know, both his strong showing in 2016 and his strong showing tonight. You know, what we've done, we've run more candidates than we've ever ran before. I think we're going to have the highest overall vote percentage that we've ever seen before. We're really learning how to campaign, how to create the machinery, how to scare the other parties, and that's why they kept adopting our ideas, which is fine. No one's got a patent on a good idea. Ideas like our basic income, ideas like a property tax reform for education. They still didn't quite seem to get meaningful action on climate change or real environmental protection, but nonetheless, we're having an impact on politics already. We're already forcing the other parties to respond to our ideas, and that's not going to stop. It's just going to continue moving forward until we do see a green government, because I feel really confident that at some point in the future, and hopefully in the near future, because I don't know if the planet can afford to wait, we are going to see a green government in Manitoba and in Canada. So October 21st, Elizabeth May for Prime Minister.